Taylor and Fluery. And John, 15 of the 32 fighters tonight are training at SBG. Will Fluery is one of them.
John Kavanaugh is a little busy tonight. Look at 4-1 to 8-1, but 6'3 to 6'11, 77-inch reach to 71. But you can see that Shaun Taylor missed weight at 190 pounds while Will Fluery made that weight.
Missed it badly. 6-inch reach advantage, as John mentioned. Michael C. Williams with the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight inside the Bellator cage here in Dublin, Ireland, we go to the middleweight division, set for 3 5-minute rounds. We introduce first the blue corner at 5'11", weighing in 190.4 pounds. His professional record, 8 wins, just 1 loss, fighting out of Glasgow, Scotland, Shaun the Disgrace Taylor. And across the cage, his adversary, fighting out of the red corner at 6'3", weighing in 185.5 pounds as a professional. 4 victories, 1 defeat by way of care. He fights out of Dublin, Ireland, introducing the Lion of Tipperary, Will Fluery. And the referee in charge of the action, Kerry Hatley.
Kerry Hatley, once again our referee. This fight at 185. Shaun Taylor missed weight, so he forfeits 20% of his purse. It is Taylor and Fluery, and we are underway. Red gloves for SBG's Will Fluery, blue gloves for the disgrace 8-1 Shaun Taylor, fighting out of Glasgow, Scotland.
Smart movement by Fluery, because what he knows right away that Shaun Taylor wants to come in and get him to the ground. That's why he's standing to the center of the cage, making sure his back does not go towards that fence and make it very difficult for Shaun Taylor to be able to take him down.
Fluery said, I want a good scrap. I like the aspect of breaking my opponent down more than knocking them out. And you made the comment, Big John, you kind of like that mentality.
Yeah,
good elbows.
He likes to wear his opponents down. They're close, but they're good. And when you're looking, it has to be a straight up and down. Now, it could be that it hit him to the back of the head, and that's why the referee is stopping the match. It's not that the elbow that was thrown was illegal as far as the way it was thrown. It's the location of the target that the referee is looking at.
So they continue.
Which actually was a good thing if you're looking at it. Will Fluery got out of that position with Shaun Taylor, but Shaun has now put him right back.
Get that shoulder lower, Will. Yes.
This is the way that Shaun Taylor can win this fight. If he can take Will Fluery to the ground and just slowly and systematically break him down, be a lumberjack, chop little pieces of wood out of him, he can win this fight. If he's going to be on his feet with Will, or if he allows Will to be on top of him, he's going to be in trouble in this fight.
7-0 amateur record. Fluery played rugby from age 8 to 21, semi-pro for the All-Ireland League. Actually suffered a badly broken foot in New York at age 21 and started boxing to heal that foot, take down side control for Will Fluery.
And a lot of shoulder pressure right now. As you're looking at this, Mike, you know, Shaun Taylor's feeling a lot of pressure from Will Fluery. And I'm telling you, I've watched Will in a lot of fights. He's very good on the ground. He gets no credit for it, but his ground game is good. He switches his hips well. He rides on top well. He's a heavy fighter.
And they break. Nice jab. Just about midway point of round number 1. Fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. And partner, I must take a moment to tell you if Will Fluery will give us a moment.
Shaun is eating some shots here, Mike.
And he's able to take him down. I have to take a moment to tell you how proud I am of you for using timeandcalculator.com on your bio for Shaun Taylor and beating me to the punch.
Had to.
That it's been 455 days without a fight for Shaun Taylor.
And you look and you go, why? What are you doing? You know, because if you want to be a fighter, repetitions are important. If you're not getting damaged in your fights, then a repetition of getting back in the cage and doing it again is only going to make you better. But if you stay out for long periods of time and there's really no reason because there was no injuries or anything like that, it's like, is this really what you want to do? Because if it's not, don't do it. I understand. It's, if your heart's not 100% into this, this is not the sport for you.
I looked at it more as you were virtually identical in your preparation for this particular matchup.
To that guy named Golden?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
The one sitting next to you. Your partner. November 25th, 2017 for Taylor. Second fight in the Bellator cage for Will Fluery. He fought in Rome. And he's really throwing here early.
Will's starting to touch him up.
Yeah. Got to be careful, though. Those hands are low.
Oh, there's no doubt. Look at Shaun's throwing back, but he's the one accepting the bigger shots right now. Will gets into his legs, takes him down. Right now, I'm not sure that Shaun's conditioning is where it needs to be. You can see just by the glow of the pink on his body, and I'm telling you this because you will see it with fighters. They are at an oxygen deprivation and they start to get pink and then they almost start to get gray, Mike, because all of the blood is being pulled towards their heart and lungs because of the exertion that's going out.
Fluery said, I make sure to do a ton of conditioning before my fights. He said, I do some ridiculously horrible stuff to my body. I'm super conditioned. Began his MMA training just 7 years ago at the age of 22. Good elbows, in a great position. Final 15 seconds of a dominant first round for Will Fluery.
And that's the type of grounded fight. When you've got heavy elbows like that in that grounded position, it does damage and it makes the referee think about, oh, I might want to stop this fight.
And more to come. Shaun Taylor a bit slow to get up there, hey partner?
Not only slow to get up, but he's also stumbling when he gets up, which is telling you he's exhausted. Right here, this is Shaun going after him. These are the elbows. Now, those are not illegal elbows. It is where it hit off the one time. That's legal right there. That would be illegal. That second one you're seeing, it's where it lands. Here's the takedown by Will Fluery. Just bends him over, gets his hands wrapped, double underhooks on him, drives him to the ground, heavy shoulder pressure, knees inside, and here's the punches that opened up, and they're just trading. You see that right in this position, we'd want our fighter, if they're getting hit, start to move. That doesn't happen because he's getting tired, and that's why Shaun Taylor ends up on the ground again and starts eating elbows. If he doesn't get on top of Will Fluery, this fight's gonna start going away.
Going to be a lot of SBG Ireland fans here inside 3 Arena here tonight. Second round about to get started.
Right now, Will Fluery's looking across the cage at a opponent he knows is exhausted.
Big time, he caught him early. Big
Just
right
going
hand.
after him. Smart move.
May just be a matter of time and not much time as Will Fluery looking for his first Bellator victory.
You saw immediately Shaun Taylor drop that knee to the ground to make himself a grounded fighter because he did not want to be kneed to the face or head. But he also gave up position by doing it, but that's what you're going to do in this. When you get exhausted, you start making bad decisions. You start making mistakes in the fight that lead towards the end of the fight. Wrapping your arm around the head of your opponent, not a smart thing to do. And you see Shaun Taylor reaching over, and what does he? He ends up eating some shots based upon it because he made another bad decision. Everything when you're getting tired, bad decisions start coming in loads.
That time using the forearm, John, he avoided any type of potential errant elbow, if you will.
Yeah, I think what Will just needs to do is be sure of his target. If you're gonna use the elbows, he's throwing good elbows, just know where that elbow is gonna land.
What if your opponent's moving his head around, though, while he's trying to defend?
If you are throwing that elbow and your opponent turns their head and it hits square to that illegal area in the back of the head, that's a legal blow because your opponent made it happen. You were throwing it, no one can stop something in mid-throw. It's not gonna happen, this fight's over.
It is all over! Will Fluery by submission! Bellator win number 1 for Dublin's own. He broke him down, he beat him down, and he choked him out.
Fought a smart fight coming off of a hard loss. His first loss of his career showed, you know what? I put that behind me. I am back, and I am here to do damage, and he did that to his opponent, Shaun Taylor.
Second career win by submission, first by rear naked choke. 5-1, Will Fluery.
Here's the end. This is what you see. Will Fluery goes, gets behind Shaun Taylor, gets the back. One hook in is all it took. Gets that left arm right around the neck. Watch it slowly here. You see that arm's in place before they ever hit the ground. Locks it in. It's done. Especially when you're tired, you're not going to sit there and try to fight that choke off.
Congratulations, Will Fluery, who has now finished 4 of his 5 professional wins. Michael C. Williams to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, the tap comes by way of a rear naked choke officially. 1 minute, 32 seconds into round number 2. The winner by submission, Will the Lion of Tipperary Fluery.
132 of round number 2 for Will Fluery, who will visit with my partner, Big John McCarthy.
That's crack, man. How you getting on?
Good. I'm here with your winner, Will Fluery. Will, we talked about your conditioning and what you do and the hell that you put yourself through to get in condition. And you could see that here in this fight right here. You out-conditioned your opponent. You ran him to the point he was jumping off the cliff. Talk about that.
Yeah, my conditioning's incredible, but it's not just that. It's my skill set. As in, I'm the best middleweight in Ireland by a distance. And I want to prove I'm the best middleweight in Europe. So let's keep giving Will a chance. Get me out there.
When you came out for the second round, you were looking across the cage at your opponent. You had that look like, oh, you're mine.
Yeah. No, I fucking knew it straight away. Like, as in, look, he was done. He's not a professional. He doesn't treat this like a professional. I'm training my balls off every day. Nobody's going to come in here with this crowd behind me and fucking beat me. You've been incredible. Thank you so much. You're the best fucking fans in the world. Thank you.
Well, I want to tell you that was a fantastic fight. Congratulations on a beautiful win. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Will Fluery.
Congratulations to Will Fluery.